Guys, what's going on? This is Shaylin from Altcoin Buzz, here to do a review on the Ledger Nano S. So lately, we've been getting tons and tons of requests and questions from you guys asking us which cryptocurrency wallets do we use, where do we store our bitcoins, where do we store our litecoins, where do we store our cryptocurrencies, and altcoins in general. Well, we use the Ledger Nano S. So you may be wondering, what is the Ledger Nano S? Well, the Ledger Nano S is a hardware wallet, so it's a physical device which acts as your wallet, essentially. So you get all types of other wallets, like a paper wallet or computer programs, which act as your cold wallet, essentially. But we use a hardware wallet. So let's get into details about what is the Ledger Nano S. So the Ledger Nano S stores Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins, all in a hardware wallet, so it's based on robust features for storing cryptographic assets and securing digital payments. So it connects to any computer via USB and embeds a secure OLED display to confirm each transaction with a simple tap on each button. So here's what it looks like. So it looks a lot like a USB flash drive. So you plug it into your computer where you have to enter your PIN code, and then from there you can approve or disapprove transactions with these two buttons on the top. So inside the box, you'll be greeted with the device itself, the recovery sheet, and the user manual, and as well as some accessories. Here is your PIN code, which you can plug into your device. So it's based on the latest generation hardware, so you can protect your confidential data and have access to your funds at all time. So with the Ledger Nano S, secrets like private keys are never exposed, sensitive operations are isolated inside of your hardware wallet with state-of-the-art secure element which is locked by your PIN code, and transactions cannot be tampered with as they are physically verified on the embed screen with the press of a button. So what this basically means is that a transaction will never go through unless you fully approve it. So payment and authentication. So the Ledger Nano S includes Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Ethereum Classic companion apps, and other blockchain-based apps. So you can use this to send and receive payments, check your account, manage multiple addresses for each currency on the same device. So the Ledger Nano S supports FIDO Universal Second Factor Standard that simplifies the authentication process on compatible online services such as Gmail, Dashlane, Dropbox, and GitHub. So here's a quick tour of exactly how it looks and how it works. So when you first plug it into your device, your computer, of course, you'll be greeted with this welcome message here. And then from here, you'll be getting transaction notices such as this. So you'll get a message like a new transaction, 0.124 Bitcoin, and where you can approve it or decline it over there. You'll be asked to enter your PIN code, which is a 4-digit PIN code. Just remember that you need to remember this PIN code at all times, because whenever your device is plugged in, before you can actually use it, you need to enter your PIN code. So it has FIDO authentication, which you can authenticate with Google, Dashlane, and other GitHub and all other services like that. So configuration. So it asks you to write down your recovery phrases, which is a set of 20 random English keywords. So this is in the case that you need to restore your device for, let's say your device starts working, you lose your device or something bad of that nature, you'll be able to restore all of your coins and so forth. So how this works is that it'll give you a list of 20 random keywords. For instance, in this picture, we can see that word 12 is athlete. So you just need to write down like number 1 is, for example, elf, and then so forth. So for instance, word 12 is athlete. And then of course you have your settings here. So the features which makes this so different to anything else is that it's a hardware wallet, of course, so it also supports multi-currencies such as Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, altcoins. It holds different assets all in the same wallet, so it's basically like carrying around a small miniature bank wherever you go. So it has a built-in display which you can check and confirm transactions on a display and confirm using the single buttons, which are basically those two buttons over here, which is anti-malware second factor. So the security means that your data is confidential and it's never exposed. It is secured inside an isolated environment, which is locked by your PIN code. So it supports multi-apps, so it uses companion apps such as cryptocurrency wallets, and it also uses FIDO U2F, GPG, SSH, or you can even build your own application. It actually allows that as well. So FIDO certified U2F. So Ledger Nano S supports the FIDO Universal Second Factor Authentication standard on Google, Dropbox, GitHub, or Dashlane. So you can back up and restore your device. So as I mentioned before, they give you a set of keywords. So your accounts are backed up on the recovery sheet, which are those 20 keywords. So in the case that something bad happens to your device, you can't access it for whatever reason, you'll be able to log in using those 20 keywords. So make sure you keep it safe. I would recommend not only having it on the recovery sheet, but somewhere else, just in case you lose the recovery sheet. You would rather be safe than sorry. So inside the box, it comes with the device itself, USB cables, instructions, a recovery sheet, and accessories. So the security inside this device is extremely strong. So the Ledger Nano S is based on a dual chip architecture, which is ST31/STM32. The certification level is CCEAL5+. So the firmware integrity is really out there. It's really high, so you don't need to worry about you getting hacked or anything like that. So it has extreme high malware proof, so that means that the chance of you getting hacked is extremely low, or anything malware related is extremely low. So it has a PIN code, so the Ledger Nano S ensures that only you can access your account by using the 4-digit PIN code each time it is plugged into your computer. So that means that, let's just say you drop your Ledger Nano S on the street somewhere and someone finds it, they won't be able to access it without the PIN code, but you will be able to restore it, of course, if you have those 20 keywords, which you have kept in a safe place, of course. So your private keys are never held or known by Ledger or any third party at any time. These are locked, hard locked in a secure element. The Ledger Nano S, your wallet remains decentralized, so essentially you are your own bank. You're walking around with a bank full of all of your cryptocurrency in a small miniature USB, essentially. So the Ledger Nano S supports companion apps. So here's a list of a few companion apps, which they are currently approved. So those are like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, FIDO, U2F, Dogecoin, Zcash, Dash, and the list goes on. They're constantly updating this as more coins are being created and so forth like that. It all depends on the demand and so forth, but more coins are being supported using the Ledger Nano S. So the integrations, so they have the Ledger Nano S Bitcoin wallet, the Ledger Nano S wallet, which supports Ethereum, Ledger wallet, which supports Ripple, and so forth like this. So the specification, so inside the dimensions is really small. As I mentioned, it's like a USB essentially. It's only 16.2 grams, which is really light, and it's compatible on Windows, Mac, Linux, Chrome, basically all types of computers, and it plugs in basically to the USB. So the materials is a brush, stainless steel, and plastic look essentially. So it looks just like this essentially. So yeah guys, that's our review on the Ledger Nano S. If you're new here, be sure to hit the subscribe button below. That way you're up to date with any new videos which we're putting out. And if you like what we're doing, be sure to hit that bell notification below. That way you're informed as soon as we drop a new video. We're just working on launching our new site. We will be dropping a link and asking you guys what you guys think of the new site. So be sure to let us know what you think about that as well. And if you want to get your hands on the Ledger Nano S, because you want to keep your cryptocurrency safe at all times, we'll be leaving a link below, so be sure to click that as well. Alright, I'll catch you guys in the next video.